Okay, let me intact this. Think about how certain smells, maybe, or colors, how they just hit you differently.
Oh, definitely. Like a specific scent can just take you right back somewhere.
Exactly. And that applies to seasons too, doesn't it? You feel that shift in the air, the light changes. It definitely affects us.
It really does. And why we prefer one season over another is, well, it's complicated.
Hmm.
It's tied up with memories, maybe stories we heard,
Hmm.
and probably some like basic biology stuff too. Still
Yeah.
figuring that out.
Right. And that's what we're diving into today. We were listening to the Vocabulary London podcast, and the presenter shared their absolute favorite season, autumn.
Or fall, as you sometimes hear it called, particularly stateside.
Yeah, fall.
Yeah.
And what really stood out was how they described it. The main feeling was calm, quiet.
Which is interesting, isn't it? Because you often think of summer having all the energy or spring,
Hmm.
but autumn is quiet. It suggests maybe we need that slowdown sometimes.
It paints a real picture. And, they said it wasn't always their favorite. Like, as a kid, it was all about summer. Long days, no school.
Sea holidays, yeah. That sounds familiar for a lot of people, I bet.
Totally. But then, somewhere along the line, autumn just clicked. Took over that top spot.
And that change,
Yeah.
it often happens, doesn't it? Maybe it signals we start looking for something different in our environment as we get older.
Like maybe less outward energy, more
Yeah.
introspection.
Exactly. Bit more peace, maybe.
Yeah.
A calmer space.
Right. So let's sort of step into their perfect autumn day. They described waking up, gray sky maybe, but the air is cool, fresh.
Invigorating, yeah.
Yeah.
That mix is interesting, the sort of muted color, the gray sky, but then that crisp, clean air feeling.
Yeah.
It's like a gentle start, isn't it? Not like the sometimes harsh brightness of a summer morning. A slower ease into the day.
And then there's this little ritual, making tea. You hear the kettle and opening the window
Ah, yeah.
to get the specific autumn smells. They mentioned rain, trees, like a clean slate feeling.
Oh, that connection between smell and feeling is so strong. Those earthy smells after rain, that sharp scent of leaves. It can really pull up feelings of comfort, maybe nostalgia.
Definitely. Tied to good memories, probably.
Yeah,
And then just the simple comfort of pulling on warm socks, a big jumper.
that physical feeling of being cozy.
A tactile thing, yeah. It becomes more important when it gets colder, doesn't it? Wrapping up, it
Yeah.
feels safe, secure somehow.
It does. Protection against the chill. And then heading outside,
Mm-hmm.
and they talk about hearing the leaves crunching underfoot. That sound is just pure autumn, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. It's one of those defining sounds.
And seeing people out walking dogs, kids laughing, kicking through leaf piles.
Yeah, just simple, everyday things, but they feel different in autumn somehow.
Shared moments.
Yeah, like a shared experience in the cooler air, a
Yeah.
gentler pace of life, maybe.
And the colors, the trees, they describe them as yellow, orange, red, like fire.
Wow, that's a powerful image. Fire.
It captures that intensity, doesn't it?
Uh,
But also how fleeting it is. Nature's big, colorful show before winter.
that final burst, it's beautiful. So after this walk, surrounded by all that color and sound, the next stop is a favorite little cafe.
Ah, the cafe stop.
Yeah.
Essential.
Right, sitting by the window, maybe getting a coffee, perhaps a piece of cake too.
Yeah.
Sounds lovely and peaceful.
That little haven. Warm inside, watching the autumn world go by outside.
Mm-hmm.
It really plays into that theme of slowing down, just being in the moment.
And they mentioned having a notebook,
Mm.
maybe writing, maybe just watching people.
Mm.
It really emphasizes that shift, that space for reflection that autumn seems to offer.
Yeah, there's less pressure maybe. Less pressure to be constantly doing things. Like in summer, it's okay to just sit and think
Right.
or observe.
For sure. But, okay, autumn isn't always sunny walks and bright leaves. What about the rainy days?
Right, good point. And they embrace those too.
Yeah, they talked about being indoors, watching a film, maybe wrapped in a blanket, lighting a candle, cozy stuff.
And that's important, isn't it? Appreciating the whole season, not just the picture-perfect bits. Finding comfort even when it's gray and wet outside.
Exactly. And that leads to the word they actually use to sum it all up. Cozy.
Cozy. It's such a simple word, but it says so much.
It really does. Warmth, comfort, safety, contentment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like a buffer against the cold and the dark drawing in. A psychological warmth.
And the food. We have to talk about the food and drinks.
Oh, definitely. Big part of it.
Hot soups, roasted vegetables, apple pies. Classic comfort food.
Yes. And the drinks, too. Pumpkin spice everything, of course.
Yeah, yeah.
But also spiced teas, hot chocolate, things that feel warming.
It's like the season itself is giving you a hug. I like that description.
That's lovely, yeah. It fits perfectly with those comforting foods and drinks. It's all part of that cozy, nurturing feeling.
But it's not just about the senses, is it? There's a deeper thing going on.
You mean connecting to nature's cycles?
Yeah. Seeing the trees lose their leaves, things getting quieter. It reminds you that life has these rhythms. Slowing down, resting. It's natural.
It absolutely is. It connects our own feelings about the season to what's happening universally in nature. It kind of makes sense of our desire to slow down, too. It's okay. It's necessary, even.
Preparation for what's next.
Exactly. Now, some people find the shorter days, the fading light, a bit sad.
Yeah, that's true. Seasonal affective disorder is a real thing for some.
It is. But this presenter, they focused on the quality of the light. That
Yeah.
soft golden light in the afternoon.
Like a painting. That's a beautiful way to see it.
It really is. It shifts the perspective, doesn't it? Finding beauty in that specific golden hour light that you get more often in autumn.
And they did acknowledge the good things about other seasons too, you know. Spring with all the new life,
Renewal.
winter snow, Christmas, that festive feel,
Mm-hmm.
summer holidays, sun, beaches, they all have their appeal.
Absolutely. And that's the key thing. It's personal. There's no single best season. It depends on so many things. Your history, what you need at a certain time.
Right. But for this person on the podcast, autumn just feels like home.
Home. That's a strong
Well,
word.
yeah. It's when they feel most like themselves. Calm, quiet, maybe a bit reflective, even romantic. A real personal connection.
And when a season resonates that deeply, it really shows how connected our inner world is to the outer environment. A sense of harmony, maybe?
So it kind of brings us back around, doesn't it, to the question they asked. What about you, our listeners? What's your favorite season?
Yeah, take a second to think. What really clicks with you? Do you love the heat or prefer the cold?
Is it flowers blooming, snow falling, bright sunshine? What feels right?
Which season makes you feel, well, most alive? Or most yourself?
Is it spring's energy, summer's freedom, autumn's quiet beauty, winter's stillness?
Thinking about it can tell you a lot, actually.
Mm.
But what kind of environment makes you feel good,
Really?
feel at home?
Worth pondering. And, well, on that note, maybe we should just borrow their sign-off.
Sounds good?
Enjoy the season you're in, whatever the weather.
Couldn't say it better myself. There's always something worthwhile in every part of the year.